So I have to pick up Sherry from the airport later.
Oh, yeah? Where was she?
South Carolina, visiting her sister.
Oh, I bet the weather's better there this time of year.
Yeah, and the rates are better, too. Well, I do appreciate you helping me out like this. If I was a little more organized, we wouldn't have to be wasting our time.
Oh, I've been here before. I've spent more time digging around and looking for old receipts. I'm the worst when it comes to misplacing paperwork.
Well, that's a little hard to believe. As successful as you are, I'd figure you keep pretty tight records.
Well, now I have somebody to look after all that. But when I was starting out, my office was a catastrophe. Remember how I was back in school? I was an absolute mess.
That's true. But look at you now, huh? You would have guessed things would have worked out so well for you.
Yeah, things are starting to come together.
Starting to come together? Your company grossed over $30 million last year. And that article they did on you in the paper, they made you out to be the next Donald Trump.
Well, I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now. We'll see how it all pans out.
Well, I'm sure it'll pan out just fine for you, Dennis. It always does. Just wish my luck was as good as yours.
How did that meeting go the other day?
Fine. I showed them the plan. They looked at it. They said they'd get back to me. And I went to see the banker again last week, and it was the same old story. He won't say yes, he won't say no. It's an exercise in frustration.
You know what? I wouldn't call him anymore. If he's serious, he'll come to you.
Yeah, well, I've pretty much given up on him. And I've given up on the guy with the apartments I was telling you about. You know, I'm sick of dealing with these people, you know? I'm sick of doing all this work and spending all this time and getting absolutely nowhere.
Well, you know, you just gotta keep throwing mud at the wall, and eventually some of it sticks.
Yeah.
Keep trying, Cliff. If you've got a product that you believe in, somehow or another it's gonna pay off. You know, there's something to be said for positive thinking. I really think that's the secret.
I thought the secret was hard work.
Hard work is fine and good, but there's more to it than that.
Is there? You know, because I look at you and honestly, I don't know anyone who works harder than you do. I mean, you're at the office, what, 14 hours a day?
Yeah, that's pretty much the average.
And you're always traveling to this place or to that place. You always got some big project going on. And yet, with everything on your plate, you still got time to come over here on a Sunday afternoon and help me look for this stupid document.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad to do it.
Of course, I have helped you out of a few jams. Back when you were a struggling insurance salesman. I remember. You used to call me up and say, Cliff, I'm in a jam here. Hey, Cliff, I could really use your help.
Yes, and you were always there for me.
That's what friends are for, right?
You know, I've met a lot of people in recent years, but out of everybody in my life right now, I've known you the longest. You're still my oldest and probably my closest friend.
Thanks, Dennis. I feel the same way. So if I'm such an old and dear friend, why did you say that I was gutless?
What?
The other day when we were having lunch, you told me I was gutless.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm glad for all your success. You deserve every bit of it. And I'm not jealous of you at all. I'm really not. But when you said I was gutless, that really bothered me.
Well, it was probably just a comment I made in passing. I didn't mean anything by it.
No?
No, I think I was just saying...
No, I know what you said, Dennis. You said I was gutless.
Will you let me explain, Cliff? I was trying to give you some constructive criticism. I think in the past, the one thing you've been lacking is a vision. I just think you need to start thinking bigger.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like that laundromat you invested in. It was a safe investment. If it went under, you wouldn't have taken too bad of a beating. On the other hand, if it succeeded, you wouldn't have exactly been sitting on a gold mine. It was a small, safe investment that's going to get you nowhere. You have to be willing to take risks.
I do take risks.
Not the kind of risks that are going to take you where you want to be, Cliff. Your thinking has to be much bigger. Instead of investing in somebody else's laundromat, start your own franchise of laundromats. Instead of buying the dumpy little 2-bedroom house and fixing it up and making 15 grand, go out and build a skyscraper and make 15 million. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but I don't have the kind of money to gamble with. You know, my savings are limited. And we're on a pretty tight budget here. I mean, Sherry had to go out and get a second job, for Christ's sakes, just so we don't go under. My back's against the wall here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I can do.
I understand.
I mean, if I was single like you, or didn't have all these responsibilities, maybe I could invest in skyscrapers. But the way, where I am in my life right now, I really can't afford to do that.
I understand. Boy, we're not making a whole lot of progress here, are we?
Well, it's here somewhere. We just got to keep looking for it. You know, now that I think about it, I think that paperwork may be in one of those boxes over there.
Over there? Any idea which one?
I think the one on the top there.